Hi, my name is Daniel Oriahi. I'm a Nigerian filmmaker. I make films. I equally own a production company called House 5 Production. And basically, that's what I do. Aside from when I was a kid, I think it should be maybe 93 or 96. Then I was quite young, very young. But that was the first time I was seeing films from a different perspective, and I was like, I really want to make movies. And the particular film that inspired me then was Steven Spielberg's A Close Encounter of the Third Kind. And it was such an amazing science fiction movie that I felt like I really want to get people to feel this kind of awe and intrigue and inspiration that you get from movies. So I did the whole stereotypical thing for very Nigerian youth. I went to school, I studied economics, but while I was studying economics, I was very depressed. So I eventually did some soul searching and found out I had to go study film. So I went to National Film Institute just after my first degree, where I studied motion picture production, majoring in producing, directing, and writing for the screen. Recently, I'll just say like this year, I've done quite a lot of projects for Iroko Television, African Magic, CMA Group. These were mostly online films, online features, television movies, TV series. Titles, if I can remember, because funny enough, they're kind of getting a lot now. I made a film called Stranger Than Ever, which is currently on Iroko TV. The most recent one I did is called For My Girls. For My Girls is on Iroko TV, and yeah. Okay, I think the most recent one For My Girls, because we had to travel out of Lagos. We shot in Imo State. We shot on the Niger Bridge, which was really cool. Okay, so I have a bittersweet relationship with my wife. She's the best actor I've worked with, but at the same time the most difficult. Yeah, but the thing about it is, you find my wife is Ijoma Agu, for those who don't know. So the thing is, for me, acting is like acting is very sacrificial. It's a very sacrificial profession, and anybody who decides to ply their trade in that medium has to understand that they become a vessel for any narrative, any character that they're trying to express through the direction of the director. And in this our climate, you have a lot of people who call themselves actors, and it's okay, it's good, but in terms of the depth of what an actor has to embark on to become a character and maintain that character for the duration of time, the only person that has struck me in that sense is my wife. It's really hard to find such actors who are willing to be very, to give everything 100%. Yeah, so I'll say my wife. She's the most challenging I have come across, and I think that's what has strengthened our relationship, both as actor, director, and husband-wife, really, because she challenges every decision I make. My thoughts is if it's essential for the script, if it's essential for the narrative, then we do not have to cover it or try and make it mediocre. So for me, in the sense that if nudity is essential to the narrative, nudity is what will be expressed. I've had issues with actors where they say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, and it's fine. And that's why I said I love my wife. I love the way she acts, because we have gone through that phase where we ask each other and say, oh, this particular character needs to go nude, and is it going to enhance the narrative? Is it important for the narrative? And if it is, she goes for it, and I'm very okay with it. So in 2015, I made a film called Taxi Driver Wakwasha, and honestly, when we're making that film, we're just making a film. Yeah, there was a part of me that felt, okay, it's going to be critical work, and it's going to travel borders and all that stuff, So it's traveled a lot. It's been to Paris, it's been to Toronto, it's been to Berlin. It's been to Brussels, it's been everywhere. So the thing now is that it's going to the US, and it's not just going to go to the US, it's going to go to for some inexplicable reason, a lot of Ivy League colleges are beginning to review the film, and they want to watch the film, and they want to analyze the film, and they want to speak to the person who made the film. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. I've not been to the US, So Yeah, so I'm going to the US to present Taxi Driver to various schools, Columbia University, Dartmouth College, and many others. I think 4 schools, and they're all paying for it. Yay.
They collected your money. Hey, come back!
We can hear that way down the romance. What this smoky said?
This one is my friend, though.
I will tell you where to go. Everywhere leads to everywhere in Lagos. Don't be afraid of getting lost.
Good evening.
Try.
So I'll always use, I think they're very intertwined, failings and success, you know, in a particular project or a particular work that you're doing as an artist. You want to make a film, you have an idea of what you want to do, and it always borders down to finance, you know, opportunity and the circumstance you find yourself while making a particular project. So I'll say failings always come from the fact that I'm unable to achieve what I set out to achieve from the onset, for now, because of the limitations around me. So I'm left to make do with what I have available. But at the same time, it's a strength. I'm getting to travel, that's success. Yeah. The lessons learned is it's a journey. I watch films. I try as much as possible to orientate myself with movies from every part of the world and all that. These guys that made these films, if they didn't have the proper foundation, they wouldn't have been able to make these films. So if they didn't take those sacrifices, probably like 100 years ago, because Hollywood is more than 100 years old. So if they didn't make those sacrifices, we won't be watching the kind of films we watch now. So the truth now is that you have to make a sacrifice. And it's depressing. At the same time, it's uplifting, but it's depressing because I might not eventually make the kind of films I want to see. But I have to keep making films. I have to keep pushing the envelope so that the next generation can look and say, oh, we can't go below that. We have to aspire. So that's what I have learned in this journey of mine.